Kaiji Itu is running out of time. Episode 3 of Kaiji, Ultimate Survivor, throws us into a high-stakes psychological battlefield where trust, deception, and cold, hard strategy decide who climbs out of debt and who gets crushed. Today, we break down every single move, mistake, and mind game that makes this episode one of the most intense moments in anime history. Kaiji is trapped aboard the gambling ship Espoir, where the debt-ridden contestants must play an ultra-dangerous version of rock, paper, scissors. The stakes? Win and you're free. Lose and you're buried under even more suffocating debt. At the end of episode 2, Kaiji made his first major blunder. He wasted cards and fell for the psychological pressure created by the sly, manipulative players around him. Now, with only a few star tokens left before total elimination, Kaiji needs to turn his luck around fast. The episode begins with Kaiji finally realizing that this game isn't just about playing rock, paper, scissors. It's about human nature, alliances, and exploiting weaknesses. Up until now, he's been playing too passively, relying on luck. But luck isn't enough when half the room is filled with ruthless, desperate players willing to crush anyone to escape their debt. This is where Kaiji separates itself from typical gambling anime. The tension isn't just in the cards, it's in the expressions, the sweating foreheads, the trembling hands, the constant feeling that someone is always watching, always scheming. The room is thick with paranoia, and Kaiji is in serious danger. With only a few star tokens left, Kaiji thinks he has a fair match lined up until his opponent betrays him at the last second, swapping their planned move and leaving Kaiji completely stunned. This is the moment he realizes trust doesn't exist on the Espoir. The music, the animation, the slow-motion reaction, it all amplifies the gut-wrenching despair as Kaiji watches his fate slip away. The sharp camera angles and Madhouse's signature exaggerated expressions drive home the emotional impact. Kaiji isn't just losing a game, he's sinking deeper into a debt-fueled nightmare with no way out. But this is Kaiji, and desperation breeds brilliance. With his back against the wall, Kaiji hatches a plan, one that relies not on luck, but on careful observation and psychological manipulation. The plan: 1. Find the players hoarding the most cards. 2. Analyze their playing patterns. 3. Exploit their desperation and greed. Kaiji identifies a small group of nervous, desperate players who are too scared to use their cards recklessly. They're hoarding their best moves, afraid to take risks. By carefully reading their behavior, Kaiji calculates the most likely cards they'll play and turns their fear into his weapon. Kaiji's newfound confidence leads to one of the best moments in the episode, his first calculated victory. The way Madhouse animates this scene is perfection. The deep shadows, the flashing lights, the ultra-dramatic slow motion as Kaiji slams his card down on the table. It's no longer just a game, it's survival. And when Kaiji wins, the explosion of emotion is palpable. He laughs like a madman, gripping his newfound victory in his trembling hands. The contrast between the suffocating despair just minutes ago and the sudden rush of triumph makes this moment one of the best turning points in anime gambling history. Just when it looks like Kaiji might crawl his way out, the episode drops a final bombshell, a secret group of powerful players controlling the game from the shadows. This changes everything. The realization dawns on Kaiji. He isn't just playing against desperate gamblers, he's up against a full-blown conspiracy. The episode ends on a cliffhanger as Kaiji stares at the true puppet masters of the game. And now, he has no choice but to play smarter, faster, and deadlier than ever before. Episode 3 of Kaiji, Ultimate Survivor, isn't just a gambling anime episode. It's a masterclass in tension, strategy, and psychological warfare. This episode takes the simple concept of rock, paper, scissors and transforms it into a battle of survival, mind games, and high-stakes desperation. And the best part? This is just the beginning.